Okay, so West Hartford TV, we can begin. Robert, are we good to go?
Yes, you just let me know. Yep, good to go.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Good evening. Today is October 26th, Monday, October 26th, 2020. It is 5:01 p.m. My name is Michael Margolis, and I am calling to meeting the virtual special meeting and public hearing of the West Hartford Historic District Commission. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's virtual special meeting and public hearing. The legal notice for the public hearing and the agenda for the special meeting are available on the town's website. The legal notice for the public hearing contains the specific call-in number for those members of the public who wish to comment on any applications before the commission. Because in-person attendance at public meetings is likely to increase the transmission of COVID-19, this hearing is being conducted in accordance with Governor Lamont's Executive Order 7B. Commissioners and town staff are participating by WebEx, and members of the public can view the meeting live on West Hartford Community Television or on West Hartford Community Interactive, Comcast Channel 5, and Frontier TV Channel 6098, or at www.hctv.org. The meeting is also being recorded for on-demand viewing, which will be available on the town's website. Because of the virtual format, there are some special rules and procedures that I need to cover before I begin. First, I ask all participants to please mute your devices when you are not speaking. If you wish to be recognized, please raise your hand and I will call on you. If you are participating via audio only, or I do not call on you and the debate is ending, then please unmute your phone and let me know so that I can recognize you. Second, I would like to describe how the hand-raising process will work. Unfortunately, our conference technology does not allow us to identify individual callers by name. So when the public comment portion of the meeting begins, the moderator will randomly unmute one call-in line and ask everyone to say their name at the same time. The voice that we hear will belong to the person whose line is unmuted. That person will then be recognized by the moderator and asked to restate their name and provide their street address, and we will repeat this process until we have unmuted every phone line. It is very important that you say your name each time you are prompted by the moderator. If the moderator unmutes a phone line and does not hear a voice after the prompt, that phone line will be removed from the conference. If you have called in and are also streaming the meeting on YouTube or watching on TV, please silence your other device when you speak. Otherwise, there will be an echo because there is a slight delay in the television and streaming broadcast. Third, pursuant to Governor Lamont's Executive Order 7B, all speakers must state their name and title each time they speak. Fourth, because of the difficulty in tallying voice votes on a video conference, I will require that all votes be taken by roll. I will now call the roll. Full Commissioner Cormier. Please unmute and say present in your name.
Present. Cindy Cormier, Commissioner, present.
Thank you. Full Commissioner Howard.
Commissioner Howard, present.
Commissioner Lewis.
Commissioner Lewis, present.
I am Full Commissioner Margolis. I am present. Commissioner Cohen.
Commissioner Cohen, present.
Thank you. And Commissioner Harris. I saw Commissioner Harris earlier, but she has disappeared.
Commissioner Harris, present.
Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. Right there on my screen. So 5 voting commissioners tonight will be Full Commissioners Cormier, Howard, Lewis, Margolis, and alternate Julie Harris. The 5 of us will be voting on all, well, we have 2 certificates tonight. So Commissioner Cohen, you're present. You're welcome to make any questions or comments during the discussion part. So, okay, first item of agenda, certificate of appropriateness, 1637 Boulevard, submitted by homeowner John Mcelhoney for removal of concrete front steps and replacement with wood. Forgive me if I have mispronounced your last name, sir.
It's perfect.
Thank you. Would you kindly tell us about your project?
Well, I am removing a ancient staircase, concrete pour. I don't even know how much material is there. I'm just going to be constructing a new wood staircase in its place. That's pretty much the size of it. I'll maintain the railings. I'll reuse the old wood railings that have been there forever, and we'll install a handrail that's probably required by code, in addition to the old, very stocky, standard railing that I have there now. That's pretty much the size of it.
Thank you. Commissioners, I assume everyone has received Mr. McElhoney's certificate of appropriateness. We do have architectural drawings from his architect. Does anyone have questions for the applicant?
John, are you replacing the existing railings with new ones?
No, the two handrails that go down the stairs have been there since before I bought the house. So I will remove them and just reinstall them once I put the new wood stairs in place.
Thank you for that answer.
Mm-hmm.
Commissioner Margolis, I notice on the architectural drawing that the steps and the risers, and actually it says the railing and the banister, these are all wood, correct?
Right. Well, that's what there will be. I think I'm going to use a mahogany tread and then just painted pine riser, white. That kind of two-tone look.
But no man-made materials, no Trex decking or
No.
and nothing like that.
No, sorry to interrupt. No.
No, that's fine. Commissioners, any further questions for our applicant tonight? Mr. Moderator, do we have any members of the public signed in?
Mr. Chair, at this time, I do not see any call-in users.
Thank you very much. With no further discussion, I would like to make a motion to accept the certificate of appropriateness 1637 Boulevard submitted by homeowner John McElhoney for removal of concrete front steps and replacement with wood. Do I have a second?
I'll second. Happy to second that. Commissioner Cindy Cormier is happy to second it.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Commissioner Cormier, well, how do you vote?
I vote approve. Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Howard?
Approve.
Thank you. Commissioner Lewis?
Approve.
Commissioner Harris? You have to unmute. There you go.
Approve.
Thank you. And Commissioner Margolis also approves. Your application has passed unanimously. Thank you very much. I will, well, first, I should have done this first, but I do want to apologize to you for the delay in your application being heard. There was a glitch in the town clerk's office and we should have heard this application last month, so I apologize for the delay. The town clerk and the building department will be notified in the morning, and you'll be able to proceed with them and get your permits and all that. So,
Great. Thank you, folks. I appreciate it.
thank you very much.
Have a good evening.
Second item of business is a certificate of appropriateness 1590 Boulevard submitted by homeowner Charles Lucas for 6-month time extension of a certificate of appropriateness we approved in August 2019. I did invite Mr. Lucas to the meeting, but Mr. Moderator, are there still no call-ins?
I still do not see any call-ins. Unfortunately, it does not appear as though he might have joined.
That's fine. Thank you. So we did approve a 6-month extension, roughly 6 months ago. I don't know exactly which meeting it was. Mr. Lucas tells me that he's looking for another 6-month extension because he's had trouble finding a contractor with our pandemic who is willing to do the work. So this will be the exact same certificate that we did approve once and extend once. No changes to it. Same material schedule and photographs. So does anyone have any discussion points for this? I do think it's appropriate, since it's been a year, that we should reapprove the COA. So, but again, we did approve it 1 year ago. So, any comments on this from anyone? Okay, hearing no comments, I would like to make a motion to accept Certificate of Appropriateness 1590 Boulevard, submitted by homeowner Charles Lucas for 6-month time extension of the certificate approved in August 2019 without changes. Do I have a second?
Commissioner Lewis, a second.
Thank you. And Commissioner Cormier, how do you vote?
To approve, yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Howard?
Approve.
Commissioner Lewis?
Approve.
Commissioner Harris?
Approve.
Thank you. And Commissioner Margolis, I also approve. So this has passed unanimously again. Next item on our agenda is the approval of minutes for September 28th, 2020 meeting. I did send those out to everyone today, so you should have received them. Does anyone have comments on these minutes? All right, let me just do a quick roll call from the September meeting. We had Commissioners Cormier, Lewis, Margolis, and Cohen, and Tarutin at that meeting. So, Commissioner Cormier, let's see. I make a motion to approve the September 28th, 2020 minutes. Do I have a second?
Commissioner Cohen, I'll second that motion.
Thank you. Commissioner Cormier?
I vote to approve the minutes as submitted by Mitch.
Thank you. Commissioner Lewis?
Approve, of course.
Commissioner Cohen?
Approve.
And Commissioner Margolis, I also approve. Commissioners Howard and Harris were not at that meeting according to the minutes. So the approval of the minutes has passed unanimously. And that brings me to the end of our agenda. Do we have any commissioners' comments or concerns to discuss this evening?
I just have a question. Is Carl still on the committee? Or is he?
He is, and he actually called me on my cell phone in the middle of the meeting to tell me that he was having trouble logging in. And because we had 6 commissioners, honestly, I didn't interrupt the meeting and take his call. So I will call him when we get off.
Great. I just hadn't seen him in a while, and I was hoping he was fine.
Yeah, he is. Thank you. Any other commissioners' concerns or comments? In that case, in a record-setting 14 minutes, it is Monday, September 26th at 5:15 p.m., and I call this meeting to a close. Thank you all for attending and participating. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thanks. See you in a
Thanks,
month.
Mike. Thanks.
Thanks, Mike.